Let's draw Goldfish. Hello and welcome to another exciting edition of Go Mock Rocket Sheep. Today we're going to be drawing fish, easy, medium, and hard mode. But before we get to that, let's take a look at your drawings from last week. Easy mode. Alright, for easy mode, we're going to draw a super easy goldfish in a bowl. It's, super easy. So, start with a big circle. Nice. Just like that. Then we draw an oval at the top. Have a little bump on it. Have a little bump on it. It attaches to the bowl. And then an oval about the same size. Gonna draw on the bottom. Nice. Okay, then we're gonna draw the water level, which is another oval. And then you mirror that like that. There you go. So that's kind of like a 3D water bowl. Then of course, you have to have the marbles at the bottom of the fish bowl, because goldfish like their marbles. And nice. Maybe make some marbly textures. Little S's, S. Make them. We used to call them cat eye marbles. Okay, then you need to draw a goldfish. You can draw the easiest fish ever. Draw a circle. Draw a little bleep bleep bloop, like so. Draw a big ol' eye and a big ol' eye, and then some fish lips. Bloop. Once you've done your pencils, you can ink it over if you're drawing on paper. If you're drawing on an iPad, all you got to do is get rid of your pencil layer and your inks stay on another layer, and then coloring is really easy. Alright, there's my easy mode goldfish with marbles. Those are by far probably the funnest and cutest fish to draw. Medium mode. We're going to be drawing a Magikarp, which is a Pokemon, and it's the Pokemon that I think of when I think of fish. If you're into Pokemon at all, you'll know that Magikarps are like the worst possible Pokemon there is for many reasons. But anyway, let's start with a squished oval that tapers kind of like an egg on its side. In the end, we're going to go like this. Bloop. Make a sort of a backwards C. Make it thick. And then that's the tail. So for the head of the Magikarp, build another C on the front of this oval, and then kind of build it back in with a little bump right here. Attach it to the body with a bump. Okay, then you need a big rectangle that with roundy corners at the front, because what makes a Magikarp look like a Magikarp is its lips. So then you go like that. Okay, row of big fish lips. And then a tongue. Oh! Then up here, you're going to want to draw a whisker that goes down like that. I don't know what they're actually called on real fish, but they really gross me out. The big mustachios. Okay, then you draw a big old circle with a dot in the middle for the eye. The head comes around like that, and then you need the flipper. So the flipper starts like kind of like here, goes up and around. There we go. And you go down and in. Nice, almost done. Oh, I need to make it. I made it a little too big for my paper. Let's shrink her down again. There we go. Okay. Then on the top, you need a crown with three little kind of pokies. That's better. On the bottom, you need a crown with 4 pokies. Nice. Okay, now behind the head. Behind the head, you do these like little textures like that. And there we have our sketch of a Magikarp. And then you color it orange and pink and yellow, and then it looks like a Pokemon. And those lips got to be pink. So I drew this Magikarp from a few different reference images. Magikarp is pretty simple though. If you start with the egg, add the tail, the lips, the eye, and the fins, and the crowns, I'm pretty sure you could draw it in any pose that you actually wanted. And also, I guess I should say that Magikarp isn't actually useless because it evolves into Gyarados, which is pretty awesome. There's my medium mode Magikarp. It looks a little derpy, but that's okay. Because Magikarps are pretty derpy. Hard mode! One thing that I love about digital art is that you can switch between different art styles just by changing the tools that you use and the way that you approach making the image. Typically my process and style, if you don't know by now, is pretty straightforward. I sketch stuff out with a pencil until I can see what it's supposed to look like, and then I trace over the pencils with ink and get rid of the pencils. But if I wanted to do a different art style, more like a painting or with less outlines, it's easy to try new stuff with digital art because you can always undo any mistakes you make without wrecking the whole piece of art. It's a great way to learn and a great way to make a whole lot of art relatively quickly. Alright, there's my hard mode Goldfish from reference. I tried my best to, after I did my sketch layer, just use different values of color instead of straight up outlining everything, trying to make it reflect. But you know, it still gets a little outliney, but you know, goldfishes are kind of, they have really strong lines on them, pigmentation. Anyway, thanks so much for drawing. If you had a good time drawing with me, please send me your pictures of your drawings because I'd like to put them in next week's video. Thanks so much. See you next time.